Hi, I'm Lally Brennan. I'm with Lou Brow, and we're in the land of cocktails. We're at Cafe Adelaide in the Swizzle Stick Bar, and we're going to talk about what's essential to have in your home bar.
Excuse me, lady. Can't talk about bar tools without having a cocktail.
Talia,
thank you,
Milk
darling.
Punch is
Absolutely.
my favorite. All right, Miss Lou, what do you think every person needs at home?
Well, I think they need to start with this at home to begin with. Have somebody as pretty as Talia bring us these to start. So this is what I think a home bar needs, and I think we need to keep it as simple as possible. But in saying that, I think it's really important to have a well-stocked bar so that when you have guests stop by for a cocktail, and they might request a certain cocktail, that you're ready and you're prepared to do it. So I'm just going to start from the top. I think with your home bar, or maybe an area, if you don't have a bar per se, that you're going to have something allotted, a space allotted to it, you're absolutely going to have a small cutting board that's really handy to keep with all of your spirits. You've got to have a beer key, and obviously a wine key. A zester, which you'll probably have in your kitchen as well. And then I'll happen to use a peeler of sorts, a vegetable peeler, because that's what I like to do my twist with. I prefer this over a regular zester because it just gives you a really nice piece. And again, if you look at that, you see very little pith on the bottom of it, and that's what I happen to like when doing a twist. And again, you'll have that in your kitchen. And then next, this is a small microplane that I use for grating nutmeg, doing lemon zest, orange zest, all that type of things. In my kitchen, I would have a larger microplane that I would use for other things, but this one is just great to do small ingredients with. A small whisk, obviously, for when doing whipping cream, if you're doing an Irish coffee and that type of thing. You're always going to want to have a large kitchen knife and a small paring knife that you can use with your fruit.
And a tip is always to make sure your knives are sharp.
Absolutely.
In your kitchen also, but in your bar, because
In your bar.
you only get cut by a dull knife.
That's correct. Glassware, of course, you would have rocks glasses, highball glasses, martini or cocktail glasses, and then champagne flutes as well. You both know that if there's one thing that you've got to have when making cocktails, it's fresh ingredients.
And Lou, fresh juice is imperative.
Notice that with the home bar that we don't have any mixes. We just have the very simple things, and we're going to have fresh fruit as well. This is a hand juicer for when guests come to your bar. So we would take our fruit, and we put that face down, and then we would squeeze it directly into the glass. And that way you don't have to have one of those big, expensive electric juicers to make this work. We're going to start with a jigger. I happen to prefer plastic because I can actually see the measuring lines in it, and this also allows me, if I'm measuring spirits, to also measure juices in it because of the size. And again, if you drop it, it's plastic. This is a muddler. And this is used to break down mint or to muddle orange and a cherry when we make a great old-fashioned. And so it's used in your bar. This nice slanted piece, again, goes against your palm. No bar's complete without a mixing spoon. You've got to have that for your martinis and to mix all your ingredients. This is the only type of spoon that'll do. A regular iced tea spoon just doesn't work, but you need this because you see the curves in it that actually help you mix. This is going to be a Hawthorne strainer, which is commonly used in all of your strained drinks. Absolutely, you've got to have that. And this is a julep strainer, and of course we can't talk about a home bar in New Orleans without talking about a mint julep strainer. The first shaker that I'm going to talk to you about is a Boston shaker, and in fact I wanted to show you this. I treated myself to this yesterday at the Museum of the American Cocktail because I saw Dale DeGroff had one of these at one of our seminars, and I really admired it. He almost lost it, but I decided to just go ahead and buy myself one. This is a cobbler style shaker. Of course, it's kind of a decorative one, but I do use it, and it's great for mixing more than one cocktail. If you have 4 or 5 guests over, you're going to shake a larger cocktail, then you would have this as well.
And some people do collect antique shakers, don't they?
They do indeed. I happen to as well myself, and that's just one that it is dear to my heart with a fleur-de-lis symbol here for New Orleans.
You know, this would probably be a great idea for a gift.
You know, I think it would be great, and when I was talking with someone, I said, these are great things to ask for. At Christmas, we all have what we need, and so somebody's always saying, oh, what do you want? What do you want Santa to bring you? This would be great. Any of these items that you can find would be wonderful. I wish somebody had a kit, per se, of something like this. It would be pretty handy to have as well.
Individual, a kit,
Individual,
a bar
a kit.
shower.
I think, right. I think this would be a great place, a great starting place for everyone to begin when starting a home bar.
I've got my ideas for Christmas.
There you go. Thanks so much.